Furryearsworld. We are back in Stone Block 3 land. And we got lava appearing over here. Look, look. Bit by bit we got lava. We need to do something with that so that it's not backlogging in those tanks. This hasn't done anything, and it's possible. It is possible I've used the wrong dripper here. I just used the painted dripstone to drip onto that, but it's possible that's not going to work, and it's possible we need a actual one of these. We might need one of these, which is made of wood, which freaks me the hell out. Why would we just do that with but apparently that works. The whole recipe thing says that can do that. So we're gonna let this chill for a bit and see whether this does something. I don't think it will. I genuinely don't think that's going to work. But it's science. We're doing science. In the meantime, we need to do something with this lot, and I feel like we might need to get rid of the bloody big hole we've got in the ground here. So let's do that now. Let's just make this hole go away, just in case we suddenly decide we don't want a big hole in the ground. It's there if we need it. It's if we think to ourselves, you know what we really need here is a bloody big hole in the ground. We've got one right there. So we need to store lava, and we need to store lava after pulling it out of something, which I'm thinking is pipes again. Pippies, fluid pippies, which is 2 buckets, iron and redstone, and that makes me 16 pippies. We've only got 9 of them, so that should do it. And we need somewhere for it to go, and I'm thinking a singularity tank for now. For now, for the initial gamble of what we're doing here. It can hold 36, and I believe they join together to make a bigger structure, which is going to be perfect. So let's see if we can do some work with iron. There should be some iron in here. There is, nicely. My inventory is still a blasted mess, and I'm not hugely excited about that. I'm a little uncomfortable about that. Have we got any redstone at all here? No, it's all back here, isn't it? My mouse appears to be hugely oversensitive today. It's having a major meltdown of me every time I try and turn around in this game. I don't know why. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there, but it is having a bit of a one on it today. It's fine. We'll cope. Probably, more than likely, yes. For a bit anyway. Could we move the iron? Thank you. And move the gold? Thank you. And move the redstone, because why not? So we've got bucket and a bucket, which is what we wanted. We've got a cauldron, which is not what we wanted, but we have it. And then we want to make the tank, a tank of some description. Tank. Singularity tank, which is fairly cheap. Glass and iron. Iron's in this one, isn't it? Alrighty, so we go that, we get... Maybe we'll throw down 3 of them. Sure, why not? Why not throw three of them down? See what happens. I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. I wish I could be more confident of that, but I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. We're planning on making that, you know, kind of 4 blocks wide, so we probably need tanks to be here. And I'm hoping that will, if I feed it at the bottom, just fill up. That's what I'm hoping. We need these to go in here, and we're going to go a boot, a boot, a boot. They don't attach to there. That's not good. That's less than stellar. Do they attach on the arse of them? Because that's not the end of the world. If they only attach to the bottom, that's not the end of the world. They do not attach at all. Right. Okay, we need to drain cauldrons without pipes. That's a problem. I'm going to put that there for now and see if we can tickle it with the pipe wrench and see what happens. No. Nope, there's no options there. The cauldron is an undrawable block, which is weird to me. I've got to say that is strange to me. That you can't pipe fluid out of a cauldron. It's clearly got lava in there. It's clearly a thing. But it ain't attaching. They are fluid pipes we've got there. Is there a different sort of pipe? Let's have a look at the pipes. P-I-P-E. Let's have a look at the pipes. P-I-P-E. Okay, let's have a look at the pipes game. P-I-P-E. Energy pipe, gas pipe. Pretty fluid pipes. I mean, that looks a mess, but I wonder if they'll attach. And then we can turn them into fluid pipes. I don't know. Mechanical pipes I don't think are going to do it for us. Smart fluid pump. We need something that's not... I think we got to start with this. Because I don't really want to go down the mechanisms route. Because I'm lazy like that. That seems like hard work, and I don't do hard work. So pipes have let me down. Pipes have ruined my plans, my future, my hopes, my dreams. All kind of shattered courtesy of pipes there. Which is not what you want in life. Having all your hopes and dreams shattered by pipes. Let's see what that other one was made of. Redstone, glass, copper. Copper? Shouldn't be a problem. Might be a problem. I mean, we've got a crap ton of copper in the storage system. Because the storage system is just, whilst we're pillicking about not achieving anything. Is that copper? That is copper. $24 copper. We do need to get this process down into ingots that we can actually facilitate the use of. Things are not going well with my clicks today. My clicks are just not behaving the way I would like them to. There are misclicks. I am a resident of Misclick City right now, and it doesn't feel good. I'm not kidding. It does not feel good. Can I have some glass? I don't know how much I needed. We'll take 5. And iron we've got. Yes. Yes, just need some copper. 2 copper. Nice. Right, let's make some of these pipes and see if these will connect to what we need them to connect to. We need these. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Don't like making iron... Things like the iron bars aggravate me for reasons that are just stupid, generally. Okay, so we got 4 fluid pipes. Let's see if they do anything. What mod are they from? Pretty pipes. Pretty fluid pipes. Okay. That's a weird name for a mod. I'm just thinking that's a weird name for a mod. Right, that does not link. That does not link at all. Okay. What about below? No. These cauldrons do not want to hook up, do they? There's serious not hooking up issues going on here. So we got one type of pipe that I know of. Let me... How do you spell cauldron? C-A-U... Okay. A-U-L-D. Wixie cauldron. Uses... I'm not sure. Presumably there's a way we can right click with a bucket on them to empty them. Some sort of clicker. Is there a clicker? I don't know. No. Auto clicker type thing. I don't see anything there. That would be a big benefit if there was some sort of device that we could click on that with, but there doesn't appear to be. And we've got one type of pipe left, so that's not great. That's less than ideal. So if we look at mechanisms, they have universal cable, not what we want. Pressurized tube, what's that for? Gases. Fluids. Most mechanical pipes will take fluids. Logistical pipes take... Okay. Okay, so that's a bucket and some steel. Well, we can do that. Bucket and some steel. Let's get rid of the copper that we have been trucking around with. 2 steel. We've got some steel because we've been using the metallogenic infuser. And I am staggered I remember the name of that bloody thing. Right, basic fluid pipes. Will they connect? And it may be that we don't directly connect it to the source of the lava. It may be that we have to use an intermediary object to drain the lava into the pipe, like a pump facility. Like this. Logistical sorter, which is what we're using over here. I'm not seeing anything. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but I'm not seeing anything. Let's have a look at pipe again. PIPE, fluid pipe, smart fluid pipe. These are all create. Maybe smart fluid pipe. There is a create option. Again, that does not want to connect. It's weird. For a vanilla block to behave like so uncooperatively with a mod feels like it's very much focused on not behaving for the mod. You'd think the mod authors would think, yeah, we can empty that. But no. Right, this ain't doing jack. This is doing exactly no jack. And that's not good. So we got one type of pipe I believe we can try left. Mechanisms. Mechanisms pipe. No, creates pipe. We've just tried mechanisms pipe. Very well done. Well done. Just say all the wrong things. Just say all of the wrong things. It makes perfect sense. And it's... copper sheet, copper, and copper sheet. We have some copper in here, I think. Yes, 22 copper. Nice. So let's make some of them and see if they will. I genuinely don't believe they will. Nope. Can I have that back? Can I have that back? Thank you. Good of you. Good of you. I'm gonna go 6 of them. I have no idea what just happened. I wasn't happy with it. We were going for 6. It's a struggle with copper, isn't it, for some reason? Iron, straight in there. Copper, not so much. I guess it's a slot thing. That's my guess. It's a slot thing. So once we've thrown one in there, we can't throw more in there. So we need to throw a stack, or we need to just shut up and get out. Okay, so we got fluid pipes, 12 of them. And the rest of the copper can go in there. Good, good, good. Let's see if these will connect. I just don't think so. I just don't think so. There seems to be... Maybe we need some sort of draw block. Oh, they do. But there is no impetus to pull it out. But they do connect. I don't know how they work. But they connect, which is in and of itself a bloody miracle. So let's think about this. How are these going to motivate lava? If I put it on the bottom, will that do anything? No. There is nothing to make the lava flow. We need a motivator for the lava. Some sort of pump type of scenario. Which, knowing Create, will have to be belt powered. Knowing Create, as we have come to know Create, will require some form of motivation factor to get it going. It's less than premium, what we're experiencing here. Right here, less than premium. But let's sort out the lava, because we need to keep on top of it. We need lava to be being produced even if we're not working with it. So we'll just get it all scoopied up. I mean, that works. For now, that works. I feel like an animal doing all this myself. The point of mods in Minecraft is to automate all this nonsense, not to be doing it yourself. And Create, it's a creative way of doing it, but it's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Not gonna lie, whilst Create is interesting, it's not fun. It's not like you make a machine that does this job sort of thing. It's like you make bits of machines that do various bits of jobs, and then you push them all together and strap a belt to them, and for some reason it works. I don't entirely know, but that's what it feels like. Right, they're all empty again. Let's sort this out, because we're just staring at this and nothing's happening. Let's make a dripper, a FTB dripper, and it's made of wood, which freaks me out for the get-go. Why would something made of wood be able to drip lava? I don't. There's just no logic to that at all. Where are we keeping the drippers? There. Nice. Good. Where are you? There you are. So we want one of them. And that is made with basically just wood, I think. Dripper, this. Bush, we need a button. I'm sure we've been running around with a button in our inventory until last episode when we threw it away. That's okay. There's a dripper. How can we place this? Like that. So if I look at that block, it places above it. Good. We know that now. That's going to need an axe on it. Nope. Makes no difference. Makes absolutely no difference. It broke at exactly the same speed. So we look at if we take out the block of cobblestone and look where the block of cobblestone is, it should then function correctly. We do that, and we put that flip there. No, there we go. Good. That's going to be unpleasant for a little bit. It's definitely dripping lava. Okay, so we know these pipes will connect to it. Let's have a look at create then. See if create has a fluid pump. We are looking for some kind of portable fluid interface. Fluid. Let's just do fluid. FLUID. And we're looking at create. Create is smart fluid pipe, fluid valve, fluid tank, portable fluid interface. W to ponder. Can we ponder that? No. I hate the W to ponder when you can't ponder it. Ah, what's this? What's this chappy here? This looks like some kind of pumpington. Doesn't it? Doesn't that look like a pump? To my mind, that looks like a pump. This, mechanical pump. Yes, that's the one. But the implication there is we only need one of those. Pump. Let's have a look at create again. Mechanical pump is what we're looking for. This. Now we know what we're looking for. We got a pipe. We need a cogwheel. All right, let's do that. And then I think we might be able to move some lava. I know it's radical. I know it's radical, but we might be able to do it. Let's make some more pipe just in case. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We'll toss them on the Stomperminator. That'll make some more pipes for us. If I go here and I just go chuckers. See, that works. When you throw the whole stack on there, the whole stack goes into the slot and it works. It's a slot thing. I'm going to go with it's a slot thing. There we go. Perfect. Grab them. Now, I don't know how we're going to power this. I'm thinking something maybe like this. Might be the way forward. Just local. I don't know how fast it needs to pump. None information is available to me. 2 of them. That's 3. Well done. Counting strong point. And then we want the cogwheel, which is just stick and wood. We do have stick. We do have stick. Ooh, we have cogwheel. Take cogwheel. Take cogwheel, make pump, do pump thing. Yes. That's plan. That's plan. We do that. We do that. We get mechanical pump. Alright. So I'm going to say, alright. And we are going to run kind of like this. Pipe. Pipe, 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 pipe. It feels like very much we're being steered towards create. So my thinking is that's got 14 buckets of lava in it. We crank this somehow. That's round the wrong way. That is entirely round the wrong way. Can we put it in the other way? Is there a way to put this in that doesn't make me cry? Yes, that way. We crank this. That should push lava from here through there. That's what I'm thinking. How the hell are we going to crank that? I'm pretty confident there's some form of crank wheel we can use on this. Is there an option where we can just draw the power that we're getting back here around the corner? Because we have got power here. Wondering if we do some... And I'm not happy about the fact that I'm using this pickaxe for this job. I'm wondering if I could put a cogwheel underneath and a drive shaft down this line here. And then a kind of turny gearbox thing here. So we have a... blast. Might need some kind of shenanigans like that. Just to bring what we're bringing here into a gearbox here that turns it through stupid amounts of degrees. Or not. Ah, interesting. We can just presumably belt into there and then just run a drive shaft all the way along to there and just put a cogwheel there. Let's try that. See if that will move lava for us. It's been an adventure, this one, hasn't it? Good Lord above. You can have those. No, they don't go in there, do they? We're going to need to make some more gearboxes, which I cannot for the life of me remember how to make, but they do require those. I know that much. We've got one. We don't need any, do we? We decided we didn't need any. We just decided we needed drive shafts and mechanical belts. Yeah. And one of them. Alright, let's try that. This might not go the right way. This might end up just draining that tank out. I'm hoping it doesn't, but it might do. So we want these things here. There's not going to be enough of them, I don't think. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. And I'm still using the wrong pickaxe, which is frustrating me intensely. Nope, not what I wanted at all. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Perfect. And then we bring this along like this. And then we slap that there. Theoretically, if we now belt that. Alright, that works. That works. Oh, damn. It's a good day when things work. So we are now moving our lava into this tank. As it's produced, lava goes in here. That still hasn't done anything. Which is a disappointment, but this is doing something. And we've got 20 buckets of lava, and I'm hoping that that will fill, but it might not do. And we're still powering all this off the same set of water wheels. There's a lot happening here off one set of water wheels, which is really good. So we found a way. It was every pipe in the game we checked, but we finally found a way to make this work. I'm not thrilled about it. It takes a lot of thinking and planning to get the energy to these, rather than just using wires where you can just run a wire. Actually piping these things is just confusing and chaotic. But that is filling up, and hopefully it will fill up all of these tanks. We'll see. But I think that's progress. So from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.